Live. What's up, everybody? What's up, Jer, Gene, Brian Brown? What's up? The draft is finally here. Finally. I wait about what? Probably about what, like an hour and 30 minutes to the Steelers pick, unless these picks go by fast. But we'll see. It's gonna be a crazy night. Get this up right here. First pick got to be Cam Ward. Got to be Cam Ward. The Titans need a quarterback. Got to be Cam Ward first pick. The Steelers, I don't know what we're gonna do at 21 though. Kind of see. Shador or Harmon? Yeah, that's the way to go. If Shador falls to 21, you gotta take him. You gotta go quarterback. You got to, because you gotta figure out a way, of course, to hope something's happening. But I think Titans going with Cam Ward though first, most likely. So we'll see. We'll see what's about to happen. I don't know if any trade's gonna happen tonight, but we'll see. Yeah, they had Shador. At first, they had him going I think number 3 to the Giants, and now he's going all the way down to the bottom. I don't know what's going on with that. There's a lot of fans there. I don't know how many people there. I think last year they had about 100,000 fans there. Yeah, Roger Goodell riding bicycles to the podium. The fans hate the commissioner, of course. Let's see. Commissioner got talk and give a speech or something. He gonna say some, inspirational speech or something. And the booze for Goodell, of course. It's a lot of fans there. Got at least be about 100,000 there. There's a lot of people there. You got Lil Wayne and James Jones. Yeah, the first pick has to be, I think, most likely Cam Ward going first, and then you'll see some other things happen and get mixed up. I say Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, and I think the Giants should go Shador, but I think they might go Dual Carter. And then we'll see how everything mixes up after that. It'll be very crazy. Go Packers. Well, next year gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be there in person in Pittsburgh. Be there in person. First day. I'm gonna be there definitely live at the draft thing. The first day, the second day probably too. Maybe we'll see. But I'm gonna definitely be there in person next year. I'm gonna be crazy. Crazy draft experience. It'd be cool if we can get it. We can call a pick off. That'd be fun. Clay Matthews coming to the stage. I never he just named everybody off. Clay Matthews, Jordan Nelson, Crosby, Amon Green. James Jones. Got Lil Wayne there. Next year, we're crazy. They're going to have some. We need Troy Polamalu there. We need James Harrison there. We need everybody there. Big Ben. Cause I'm just reading the message from. Get to the picks. Come on, get to the picks, guys. You stalling. Yep. The draft is officially open. It said the Titans should have their pick already. The Titans should have their pick already in. It should be Shador. I mean, not Shador. Cam Ward. Cam Ward should be their pick. Unless they do something crazy. See, I say Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, and then it should be Shador, the Giants, but I got a feeling the Giants might not go quarterback this year. So it might be Abdul Carter. So it depends. I think Shador might be a Raider at 6. You know, let him sit behind Geno a little bit for 1 year, and then put him out there. You have a good transition like that. But I'm hoping, though, he falls to the Steelers. That'd be great. You know, his father wear number 21. You know, prime time was number 21. Him get drafted at 21 would be all perfect. It'd be like a perfect symbolic moment. So they allowed 27 points per game last year. Your Titans was getting beat up badly. Now a few games the Titans had, of course, they messed themselves up. Like they wasn't able to move the ball because a lot of games in the fourth quarter where they'd be like having the lead or be like tied up. But Will Levis was turning the ball over a lot. He has an arm talent, of course, but he turned the ball over a lot and he messed a lot of everything up. They only averaged 18 points per game like they're showing on the screen right now last year as well. It's at 34 giveaways too, so they played horrible offensively and defensively. They couldn't really stop anything. So you could be looking at it. Maybe they go the approach to get a quarterback like Cam Ward, or they go the approach to say, you know what, I'm gonna take Abdul Carter, an edge rusher, to get some pressure in there. It was 29th in the sacks last year. Only had 32 total sacks. So you'll see what they do. I think quarterback is the way to go though. But you'll see what happens. You'll see. Treylon Burks was that one they traded AJ Brown that 1 year. That messed them up a lot because AJ Brown away. You got Treylon Burks, and Treylon Burks didn't really do anything too much. So you got to see what they do this time. So if the D-line goes fast, it would be cool to get Hampton if he's available. Oh, yeah, that'd be definitely cool. Mari Hampton had back-to-back 1,700 scrimmage yard seasons, 2,000 scrimmage yards last year. Explosive playmaker, dynamic. Yeah, that would be cool to get him. If the D-line is all gone, because I did see one mock. One prediction people saying the D-linemen could be taken, like Kenneth Grant could be taken like early on. A lot of those guys could be taking Harmon and stuff. And Mari Hampton would be great to bring in too. Get an explosive playmaker, just overload the offense. That's our main thing. Cause we have a good defense. I don't think that the guys up front, the D-liners up front, to bring in, of course. But it's a lot of guys in this draft. You know, you may find a guy in the third round, like T.J. Sanders or something, or Shamar Turner or something like that. I feel like you can find some other guys like late rounds who might be third round type guys. You can bring in and be still pretty good D-linemen. But we need to overload the offense. Get the offense going. So Mari Hampton is available. I'll definitely draft Mari Hampton. Titans taking forever. Titans, you know what you want to do. I'm like, come on. They take forever. They're former in the third. Yep. That could be a possibility too. I'm hoping the Steelers make a trade to get a late second round pick or something. You know, the Commanders or somebody like try to do a trade with them where you ain't got to give up too much. Maybe give up a third for next year so you can get a second this year or something. Mix it up a little bit. The Titans talking to their draft pick right now, but I don't know who it is. It's probably Cam Ward, but we'll see. The Titans trying to run, yeah. The Titans ran out the whole clock. Like they already had who they were gonna draft probably. They got the first pick. You can get anybody. You choose anybody on the board really. They all be available. The Titans just kind of milk this out for some commercials or something. Using the whole clock. Like it's only two ways to go. Do you want a quarterback or do you want an edge rusher? you want Cam Ward or do you want Abdul Carter? That's kind of like the top two. Yeah, I love Cam Ward play style. Kind of remind me, like I mentioned last time. I said he reminds me of Matthew Stafford, but a little more, but way more mobile. His play style a little bit. The Titans taking their precious time. Come on, Titans. Dang. Is the pick in now? Okay, finally, the pick is in. Let's see. My prediction, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, and then Abdul Carter. Yeah. Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, and then Will Campbell, and then Shedeur Sanders at 6 with the, I think, going 6. Mason Graham gonna be probably 5th with the Jaguars, I think. Unless Jaguars do something different. It could go Ashton Genty. They like him a lot too as well. So it could be Jaguars go Mason Graham or Ashton Genty, and I think the Raiders go Shedeur. But we'll see. I'm hoping the Raiders don't go Shedeur so he can fall to the Steelers, but we'll see what happens. Come on, Goodell, go out there. Announce the pick. Come on. Goodell, get out there. Please. There you go. Let's see the first pick. The first pick of the draft. First pick of the draft. Let's see. My prediction, Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter. Cam Ward. I'm only waiting 5 minutes to announce that. They already knew what he was doing. Took 5 minutes to announce it. You already knew what he was doing. Cam Ward from Miami. 0-star recruit. 0-star recruit to becoming the number 1 overall pick. Strong arm and everything. But like the Titans, they already knew he was drafted. Like, he took forever. It took that long for an obvious pick. Yes. They already knew he was drafted. They took 5 minutes. They're going to switch commercials in. Then right after this pick, we'll have a commercial. Like, I already know it's coming. Well, actually, I think the networks still have commercials, yeah. So that's why I watch ESPN one. ESPN, gonna be too many commercials. They have commercials right now, probably. I can walk from picture in picture or something. It's a long walkway to get to the stage, like a WrestleMania entrance. It's a long walkway. Yeah, but next year we're gonna be the draft live. I'm gonna be this year. Big fan. I'm going to All In. I'm going to All In AEW. I'm gonna be probably recording for the other channel. But next year the draft, Streaming the draft, of course, and Pittsburgh gonna be fine. That'll be clean. Is it Browns pick to the Browns? Went to the Jags. The Jaguars was trying to make it was a trade or something like that. They're talking about making a trade up or something. But I don't know what they're trading up for. The Jaguars traded up for. If they wanted like Travis Hunter, maybe. I think. I seen that earlier today. They said the Jaguars looking to possibly trade up. So I guess they like want Travis Hunter or something, maybe. So the Jaguars trying to trade up to number 2. That's what you were saying. My TV, TV slow. I showed the Browns. Okay. So they traded back. What the Browns trying to get? The Browns traded back. I wonder what the Browns. I guess the Browns not thinking about quarterback. Maybe they can still get one though, right there. I wonder they're probably going Travis Hunter. I think Jaguars right. The Jaguars probably going Travis Hunter. I thought I heard on your TV. Yeah, my TV showed that thing like a few seconds after. So you got they're probably going Travis Hunter most likely. Travis Hunter. I guess the Browns probably will go. I don't know. The Browns could go quarterback, but we'll see. You never know with the Browns. They might look to build everything else around it. Travis Hunter. Isn't Travis Hunter from Florida? I think he might be from Florida as well. I don't know. But Travis Hunter. Come on, Jags. You traded up for a reason. You already know you're getting. It was like they take forever to make the pick. They did lose Christian Kirk. Christian Kirk he's on the Texans now. Yeah, he got traded to Texans. So Travis Hunter could play receiver and corner for you. I don't know about how many snaps he's gonna take on both sides, but that can definitely be a possibility. You choose to play both positions, both sides. Now if he does, now he played both sides well. For instance, like he played at a good level on both sides. I don't know how the pay gonna work when you try to pay him a new contract. Titans, please don't mess up Cam Ward. Add some receivers around them. I keep forgetting Tony Khan is part of the Jaguars. Shad Khan. The Jaguars have been up and down. They've been up and down. They had their moments, of course, where they like good, and then they have stints like they had last year, where they past few years been a little down. Like they always have that moment. Like they're like, oh, maybe it's a title game. Remember they beat us in the divisional round, beat the Steelers, and then they kind of went down after that. And then Trevor Lawrence got there, and they finally made the playoffs again. They came back against the Chargers. They almost beat the Chiefs, got to the AFC title game again, almost got there. And then we see this collapse they had. Remember, they disrespect that towel, that terrible towel curse. And we see them lose like a lot of games straight and missed the playoffs that year. Then last year was just bad, too, for them. So the Jaguars got to find a way to stay stable and consistent. The terrible towel curse is legit. The pick is in. The Jags give up a lot for number 2. Yep. It got to work out too, because you give up that much for the number 2 pick. It have to work out. They're like, yeah, you give up a lot. It's probably Travis Hunter most likely, but you better hope it works out well. That's a lot of compensation they gave up. But knowing the Jags, they wasn't going to do anything special with those picks anyway, seeing the history. But maybe this time they get it right. Because they're showing, we got new head coach Liam Cohen. They're showing Nick Mullins. How Nick Mullins is a positive. He said they added people. Hunter Long, De'Ami Brown. Yeah, Jaguars need some more weapons. You'll need some more people out there. Come on, announce the pick. Travis Hunter. That is true. What the commentators are saying, the Browns could move down. The Browns, I keep moving back. I'm like, I just keep moving back, adding up a lot of stuff I need to do to try to pick different guys to build around the team because they have pieces, of course, offensively, and defensively too. But I feel like you can add little spots you can fill out, and then one day you get your quarterback. This Solomon Thomas, or no? Come on, Goodell. Oh, Eric Armstead. It was one of them. What's he? He was on the Colts, right? At one point, he was on the Colts, 49ers, something like that. He was on the Colts before. I think he played on the Colts before, and what other teams? I think 49ers or something like that. Unless I'm mixing him up with somebody else. Solomon Thomas again. Eric Armstead played. I think he's on the Jaguars now, but he was on another team first, I think, too. Yeah, he was in the 49ers in 2023. Was it Colt, too? I think I mixed him up with somebody else as a Colt. Come on, man. Announce the pick. The Cleveland Browns have traded the second pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And with the second pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter to the Jaguars. Knew that was happening. Travis Hunter. Get the pink on. Travis Hunter. He gonna be a good player like that. If he have a crazy rookie season, they about to market the crap out of him. He gonna be in Jacksonville too. They about to it'll be a lot of stuff. Jalen Ramsey was very good for Jaguars. Remember you got Jalen Ramsey was there. He was doing great things for them. But I think Travis Hunter, the way he played athletically, everything he has to him, his arms are so long too. It's kind of hard to get the ball over him too as well. He's a very good corner and he's a good receiver too. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that works out. A dual threat player. It's gonna be interesting. Travis Hunter. Let's see what happens. Elite ball skills. His catch against North Dakota State was ridiculous, and you see it over and over again. Him go up and get it. Now, how's Trevor Lawrence going to enjoy this? A quick little hit share. So they already have Brian Thomas, who played phenomenal last year, but now you got another receiver, and Travis Hunter, and a cornerback. Only thing about this, he's very good, of course, but it's gonna be a little different. Like maybe the first player to do it, play both sides. And playing all the snaps, you see when to play all the snaps or play a great amount, they're gonna be very different. Cause I'm looking at like, so can you get past the Patrick Surtains of the league? The J. Alexanders of the league. You gotta go against those guys. While also covering the AJ Browns and the Justin Jefferson's in the league, so it's gonna be kind of difficult. It's gonna be very difficult. But I think he got the talent to do it. He's gonna be in the AFC South, so you got to deal with the Colts. They got a few good receivers over there too. Michael Pittman, and all of them, Alec Pierce and stuff. And you look at the who else they got in that division? Texans they got a lot of people. Tank Dell, Nico Collins, and Christian Kirk over there. You look at the Titans. Yeah, that's who else over there. Titans. I don't know who they got. I think Tyler Lockett and a Dream, because they haven't really got too many receivers over there in Titans. Titans receivers. Maybe they add some receivers in the draft probably. The Titans. They probably add somebody else in there. But we'll see. We'll see what they do. Travis Hunter. I'm in Florida. Next pick is Cleveland. The Giants. Let's see what the Giants do. Pick is in. So is it going to be Abdul Carter or is it going to be Shooter Sanders? Travis Hunter. I think that's the top two non-QBs. They show Otani playing both, being a pitcher and the best hitter. So what the Giants gonna do? What the Giants doing with this pick? Is it gonna be Abdul Carter? Gonna be Shedeur Sanders? What's it gonna be? The Giants team they had a bad record last year, but you still kind of see the talent that's there. Like Tracy, Tracy, I think the running back, and Malik Neighbors had 109 catches last year, or 1,000 yards. Malik Neighbors played pretty good too. So you kind of see a little talent there. Russell Wilson is now added with James Winston there, like that. So actually not too bad. I'm not sure it's worth it. The dude's good, but man, yeah, they gave him a lot. So hopefully, for the Jaguars' sake, he's like generational. Like he's playing tremendous because they gave up a lot to trade up to get him too. So they gotta make a move. The Giants only averaged 16 points per game last year. Dang. Who is it? Abdul Carter. You see, the first three predictions right so far. Abdul Carter is a Giant. I think the fourth pick is going to be Will Campbell to the Patriots. And I think the Browns going to take. So I had Ashton Genty at first up there, but I don't know if actually I don't know if the Browns will go running back. They could go running back though. They lost Nick Chubb, I think. Nick Chubb is a free agent, or he's a free agent still, or he got picked up. Abdul Carter is a disruptor. That's a big force. Like that, he plays well. But for a guy that size, to be able to lean, kind of like James Harrison used to do. James Harrison was a little shorter though, like 5'10"-ish, 5'11"-ish. But for a guy who's like 6'3", being able to bend like that off the edge with that power and get there with that little rip move, he's gonna be nice. He's gonna be nice with the Giants. And Giants got still some weapons on the line too as well with Lawrence and those guys. So they're gonna be interesting. That's how you do it. You build your team up. The Giants know they bring a quarterback in. It's gonna be very difficult for them to try to build around them at the moment because they still have to fix some O-line pieces. They still got to fix the defense up a little bit. So it's better to build a team around you. Build a team around first. Then once you get an opportunity for a quarterback, you go out there and get him. Nick Chubb free agent still. Nick Chubb free agent. Nick Chubb is. He's still in the Browns as a free agent. I guess he still had a deal left, unless he just signed a quick deal with them. Oh yeah, they said Nick Chubb is currently a free agent. He expired, and he is exploring his options in free agent market. They still Frazier now? Oh, yeah. I need to know the injury, so we'll see where he goes. But I think the Browns could go running back. Could be Will Campbell, Ashton Genty, and maybe Shedeur Sanders with the Raiders. You never know. I think the Jets definitely going offensive line. They're going probably Amon Mebo. That's the problem they had last year, the Jets. It was very hard for them to protect the quarterback. It's crazy. That man had Bill Carter had 23 tackle for losses. I don't know if they counted the sacks with the tackle for losses or just counted tackle for losses by himself. But he had 23 last year, which is very crazy. You really don't want to see a lot of like edge rushers who are like busts. There's some that are. You know, we had Jarvis Jones. I think he was like an edge rusher, D lineman, but he was bad. But in order to see a lot of edge rushers who are like busts, I feel like it's more like the scheme. Even if they don't fit your scheme, I feel like you can always find a way to like implement them somehow. If you get another guy on the other side or something, or try to find a way to mix them in or something. Remember Javion Clowney? He didn't live up to the #1 hype, but he did play better as time went on. They started switching up a little bit, switching his style up. I feel like you can always find something, especially if they're athletic and they have those abilities like a Bill Carter has. You can always find a way to maximize and get a lot out of them. The Patriots go Will Campbell though. It's probably a fun job to do, just to be there at the commentator desk discussing the picks. You know, probably cool. He was born in Philadelphia, now he's wearing a Giants hat. Ooh. If I was a draft pick, they invited me to the draft, I probably would stay home because if you don't get drafted in that first round, that probably is like, man, I'd be heated. You see all the people out there too, the traffic, I'd be real heated. You don't get drafted in that first round, like Will Levis, that was on 2 years ago. Will Levis, he was in the first round, waiting like that, and they never called his name. I've been heated. Commercial break coming. Yep. Oh, picture in picture. Okay. So the Patriots pick is in. I think it's Will Campbell. You never know. It could be Ashton Genty. The Patriots want to overlook that offense up. You got Vrabel there. I think Vrabel, gonna do a good job there. They got Stephon Diggs now too, with Jalen Polk, who's already there from Washington. I know he played there last year, pretty good. And then they also have Drake May, the young quarterback there. So I feel like you could go maybe running back or offensive lineman. But I think it's better to build a line up for a young quarterback. I had them go receiver at first, before they got Stephon Diggs. But now they got Diggs. You probably can wait to get another receiver late in the draft. The next pick. The Patriots only have 76 yards per game passing. Dang. Only 17 points per game last year as well. I know they were 4-13, but I know it was that bad. Man. Sometimes when I see the Steelers offense, looking at our offense and stuff, you know, we had struggles at the end of the game. But you see somebody else team like offense is like bad, like look at the Patriots or you look at the Jaguars offense, look at the Giants offense, you're like, okay, we're not that bad. We was a little bad at times, but we wasn't that bad. They're like, man, 17 points per game, only 176 passing yards per game. And you last in the league too, on defense too as well. They only had 29 sacks, which is league worst last year, which is bad. We'll see what they do. The New England Patriots. Come on, all these commercials. So the Browns still trying to trade back. Yeah, they might be trying to overload the draft picks. So maybe they can get everything they can get for this year and next year to try to build a new team, which is a good strategy, I guess. Trying to overload on picks and stuff. Look, I'm gonna get another receiver. I'm gonna get another O lineman, get a running back. I'm gonna get some pieces on D line and stuff as well. It might be doing that. It might be going like that and trying to get all the picks they can get to overload. Browns trying to make a move. They probably get somebody that want to trade with them. So the Browns selected already, and they said Vegas is on the clock. I think this pick for the Patriots is Will Campbell. You see? Hey. DB Khan is 4 for 4 right now. 4 for 4. Next pick for Cleveland. I think Cleveland picking their pick right now. So I think Cleveland pick is going to be Ashton Genty. And I think the Raiders pick is going to be Shedeur Sanders. Yeah, well, Campbell's nice. Great recovery. Great anchor and pass protection as well. The strong hands he has, he's nice. I remember I did the video on him a few weeks, I think like a month ago. So he's pretty good. Him, Kevin Banks, Amon Mebo. That's one of the best tackles. Will Campbell. They just seem to pick at 5. Let me pick already. Who did the Browns get? We got Ashton Genty, or they go quarterback. You can spoil it for me. who they got? Who they pick? Browns. Oh, Mason Graham. Okay. Mason Graham. That's actually good. Mason Graham. Okay. Actually, so yeah, Myles Garrett now. I had them taking Mason Graham one time, and the first mock draft had Mason Graham and Myles Garrett. That gonna be a crazy duo right there. Mason Graham in the interior. Yeah, Myles Garrett on the outside. Oh, that gonna be dangerous. That gonna be dangerous. They're still not gonna beat us though. They're still not gonna be able to beat us. What's up, Eric? What's up? Yeah, the draft finally here. And now they on pick number I think pick number 6, something like that. So the Browns win defense. Okay. The Browns win defense. Mason Graham would have been nice, but I had a feeling he'll be a top 5 pick, so it's kind of hard to get up there. The Browns getting Mason Graham. So Kenny Pickett's face. I forgot Kenny Pickett is a Brown, right? I forgot he's on the Browns. I feel like Kenny Pickett is a Brown.
Well, you're just the second ever LSU O lineman to be picked in the first round. I can see that you're emotional here. How meaningful is it for you to represent this program in the state of Louisiana?
Means everything. They did so much for me and my family.
Carter went to the Giants. Don't rule out the Giants coming
I wonder who the Raiders gonna get.
to try to get a quarterback. Yes, even Shador Sanders definitely in the realm of possibility for the Giants.
Definitely keeping up.
Kevin Stefanski. The Browns, the bottom feeders of the league. The Browns ever won a Super Bowl? I would dye my hair orange. Dye my hair orange for the whole week. The Browns ever won a Super Bowl. So don't expect that to happen. Who got the Raiders? You have Jets. Jets got to go off the line. They got to go like off the tackle. Panthers, probably edge rusher. Jalen Walker or somebody. Mike Green or somebody. Yeah, you got to go edge rusher. You have to. And then the Saints, they might go quarterback, but we'll see. You never know. The teams might do. Mason Graham. Yeah, that'd be a crazy duo, though. Myles Garrett and Mason Graham. Mason Graham was a disruptor. Yeah. He's not an Aaron Donald, but he's very dominant. He's on that path. I think he's gonna be very nice. I'd be surprised if he had a season where rookie season we put like 7 or 8 sacks up. He'd be stuffing the run too as well. He put against some tough defenses. On offenses as well. He beat double teams consistently. He was able to get off the blocks and shed the blocks in the run game. He was playing very good. Michigan had a lot of good defensive players as well, like Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, Will Johnson. They had like some key guys who all want to be first round picks, really. Mason Graham. I mean, Myles Garrett's job way easier. You got to deal with both of those guys on the line. Nice. So the Jets are up now. Jets got to go offensive lineman. They got to go Amon Medbo or Kevin Banks. They got to get offensive lineman. That's their problem the past 2 years. They ain't able to protect the quarterback. They could go tight end. Oh yeah, what's his name? Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren could. I think from Penn State. There's one from Penn State, I think. We had one from Michigan as well. And another safety valve out there for the quarterback, Justin Fields.
single-handedly won that game in Columbus. Look at me when you're saying that. Look at him. In all honesty, the most important trait anybody from Cleveland wants to have in a Brown is someone who knows how to win in the state of Ohio. Wow.
So now seeing that the Browns didn't go quarterback, and then they traded back and stuff as well. If the Raiders or the Saints don't go quarterback, Shedeur Sanders could be a Steeler actually, because the other teams after that really don't need quarterback. It's like the Panthers, they'd be before the Saints. So the Bears don't need a quarterback. The Niners, they wanted to do that, but they got Brock Purdy there, so we'll see. But the Dallas Cowboys, they probably roll with Dak, because Dak Prescott's contract is too high. Dolphins got two big contract as well. Colts got, the Colts, they actually, Anthony Richardson there, he still haven't played full. They haven't seen everything from him because of the injuries and stuff, so I don't know. But Atlanta, they got Michael Penix Jr., who looked very good last year when he stepped in. Arizona got, of course, Kyler Murray. Bengals got freaking Joe Burrow. Seahawks got Sam Darnold now. They got Baker Mayfield. Denver had Bo Nix, so that's possibly could happen. Shedeur went to New York with Fields. Hey, that'd be crazy. But you never know though, because like they only signed Fields to a 2-year deal, so that could be like a kind of a test, a little bit like, okay, we're gonna bring Justin Fields in, and if Fields play well, then you might can use Shedeur like, okay, I'm gonna use Shedeur as a trade leverage or something, maybe, or like it could be like a little test, a safety valve, just to make sure like, if Justin Fields don't play too well, I have another quarterback I can rely on. Who the Raiders got? Ashton Genty is a Raider. Woo! That is a game-changing running back. Absolute beast. Super athletic, speed, and he produced a lot of big numbers. A lot of big numbers. 2,601 rushing yards. He's only 5'9" too as well. But he's so powerful and quick and fast. It's going to be very interesting. I thought the Broncos were going to give him at first. Trade up for him because, that'd be like something they need. But the Raiders, he's going to be the same division. The Raiders got a running back. They missed out on Najee in free agency. Chargers got Najee, so now you got Ashton Genty coming there too as well. The Broncos could go Amari Hampton. So there's going to be a lot of backs in there. So I'll play that old school football. Ashton Genty. Yeah, Pete Carroll, he's the coach now. He would have to run that. He got to run that ball like crazy. He got to run that ball to the max. Ashton Genty. That'll be crazy. Man, average 185 rushing yards per game. Man. Ashton Genty. The Velcro suit on.
Congratulations, Ashton.
Thank you. So there goes Ashton Genty. The Jets pick is in, and we're going to get that when we come back from break. Don't believe it. It's layering right now at the Browns.
The Browns had a draft party. Yeah, Journey, they're playing Don't Stop Believing. But the Browns, maybe the Brown fans should stop believing. Like, come on. Remember last year I went to the Cowboys on draft party thing. I was watching the draft. Like I said, like, it would be different to go to the draft like that. I was the one that had like the Dallas Cowboys place. I was doing my Steelers stuff on and stuff, of course. They did too much because like during the draft picks, they was like playing music and dancing and stuff. I was like, what's going on? I was like, turn that off. I thought it would be maybe like they like talk during commercials, play music through the commercials. They was playing through the whole time until the Cowboys pick came up. I thought, oh, nah, never again.
Getting ready, coach. I already know. You've been building for this your whole life.
I thought it was a movie trailer at first. It said one movie. Was it him by the quarterback? He said, "What you willing to sacrifice to become great?" They got like Marlon Wayne in it and stuff like that. Like maybe by Jordan Peele. That would be an interesting movie. They come out later this year. Sinners was very good. I seen that on Saturday when it came out. The following day after it came out. That was very good. 10 out of 10 for me. I hope the Blade Vampire movie come out one day, but I don't think so. They still haven't done anything for it yet. So might not be getting that Blade movie. They had switched the directors a few times and the writers and all type of stuff. Like, yeah. But at least we get Fantastic Four. And Superman comes out too, so that's gonna be cool. But Shador could fall to the Steelers. I'm looking like I'm trying to see what the Saints gonna do. The Saints don't take him. Ooh, that'll be crazy. The Saints don't take him. He go 21. His dad wear 21. He goes 21 in the draft. It's like a movie storyline written right there. It's a nice pick for the Jets. The Jets pick. I'm thinking it's an offensive tackle. We're gonna see. It could be something else, completely different. It might be Matthew Golden or something. Matthew Golden, his name was circulating. He said he could be top 10. I remember him. Luther Burden as well. I don't think they're a receiver or not. They have a Lazard there, Garrett Wilson. Malachi Corley is still there too. He had his rookie season last year. He played here and there. But I feel like he got a lot of talent too. We'll see what they do. The Jets defense is pretty solid, pretty good. We get another pieces too up front. It's their offensive line, their offense. Got Aaron Glenn there now, so we'll see how you want to get that team going. You want to go through defense? You want to go through offense? Interesting pick for the Panthers. I'll hold the Panthers away at edge rusher, but you never know. They could go receiver too, because they have Leggett. I think Adam Thielen is still there, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see who the Jets got. Yeah, Will Johnson gonna be nice. Will Johnson. If Shador don't go to New Orleans, we might have a chance. That's the team that really need a quarterback. They don't really need one, but they do. It's a top need because Derek Carr, he's injured. A little injuries and stuff. Derek Carr's all right, but he got the injuries and stuff, so they kind of like say, what, we need to bring a quarterback in maybe. If they don't go Shador, then he might be falling to Pittsburgh 21. He might be a little mad. He fell down a little bit, chip on his shoulder, but hey. You've been a good team. Okay, Armand Mimbo. Okay, that's perfect. That's what I had the Jets taking yet. Offensive line, take the quarterback. You see what happened to Aaron Rodgers last year? he played bad at times. He's got a good arm still, but he played bad at times. But it's kind of hard for him sometimes to move, especially when his old line wasn't blocking too well. Built the old line up. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
That would be available. But this is an excellent athlete. You see him in pass protection. He's very quick. He's also patient. He's got that size where even if guys get into his chest, you really can't get through him because he's just so strong and has such a firm base. In the run game, you see his athleticism as though you get to the second level. He can reach and cut guys off. That's going to be fun with the running backs they have there.
Yeah, it's funny how you have an athletic tackle. You can do a lot of things with him. Sometimes people they swing tackle out like they do Trent Williams. They'll swing the tackle out like that. When he started running at full head of steam, you have an athletic tackle. You can do a lot of things, especially in the run game. Swing them in, swing them out, do different things. Of course, you get to the second level, you have a lot of fun running the football. The Panthers pick is in. Why did it take so long to reveal the picks? Let me see. If the draft just say forever for everything. I'm like, man.
Every moment. It's every detail. It's the excitement. It's the journey. But most important, it's the destination. If you're at Penn State,
Let's see.
The future is here. We've been creating it for more than 100 years, putting the most advanced technology into people's hands, generation after generation, tool after tool, again and again, bringing you the most reliable network of authorized sales and service dealers, always moving forward. We lead, others follow.
Why can't we say we're the best home shopping site?
Because while true, you just can't say that.
What if we said it in Spanish?
Homes.com es el mejor.
No. What if he said
Homes.com. It's the best.
Homes.com?
It's the best. Hey.
You got the Saints, Bears, Niners, and then Dallas. Dallas that go receiver. Maybe T Mac or somebody. He's still there. They need a receiver. Unless the Panthers or somebody take him. I'm like, oh, they need to get a receiver though.
We got all things football. We're here, baby. Let's get it. All the bold takes.
They just don't lose.
No one in the league is playing better than him. He knows how to develop a winning culture. All the big stars. A lot of confidence, a lot of swagger. And there is a fire up at 5 o'clock in the morning in my life. And all the fun. If that's your jam, this is for you. Good Morning Football. Tomorrow at 8 on NFL Network.
Mountains of flavor. Those fishy peaks. 12 flavors so bold, your whole life is complete. Dipped in the lake, man, that ranch is deep. Blue crispy tenders, green the flavor, Wingstop.
Dreams. You gotta roll out of bed to make them happen. Bank of Texas.
Every day, over 100,000 planes take to the sky. Behind every takeoff, a highly skilled army of techs keep them humming. At Aviation Institute,
The Panthers got T Mac. Okay, so never mind. T Mac already gone.
ready to roll up your sleeves. The sky is numbered. It's just the beginning.
This is Google Pixel 9a with Gemini. It's free at Verizon, with plans starting at $30 a line. And this is Nicole asking, where the heck are you? And Gemini helping you respond in the style of Shakespeare. Get Google Pixel 9a on us and our new 3-year price lock guarantee with plans starting at $30 a line. Stop dreaming, start booking. Your next trip is just a deal away on Priceline.
Tonight's aerial cam coverage of this special Green Bay night.
The Panthers got T Mac. Okay, what was the Saints got?
Look at that. A smattering of fans inside Lambeau. 125,000 fans outside of Lambeau in what is normally the parking lots.
It's interesting though for the Panthers going that way. And a receiver, I guess, for Bryce Young. Bryce Young did play better, a lot better at the end of that season. He got benched and he came back. he looked way better. Like we really hit the talent in him, of course. It's just like the confidence was not there. But now the confidence is finally back. He was playing real good.
For the 9th overall pick in this draft. Is this a Jalen Walker spot, do you think?
Well, this defense was terrible last year, so then that's really look at a lot of different areas. The pass rush, just finding playmakers on the defensive side of the ball is something that's much different in Carolina. You also have Bryce Young, who, man, what a kick save. After he got a chance to catch his breath, came back and played better. You can also try to give him a little sugar and give him somebody that can make some plays for him as well. This is a team that's still in the development process here. Dan Morgan is the general manager, Dave Canales is the head coach. There's needs kind of littered all over this roster.
Yeah, you really can't go wrong on it, is what you're saying, right? Either way, you gotta take care of it. Our crew last year surprisingly ended up doing 4 Carolina Panthers games, many of them near the end of the year, and Bryce Young got better and better and better. The numbers weren't eye-popping, they weren't staggering, but you saw him improve and grow throughout that process. So if they go in that direction, you're saying, hey, we're gonna give you one more, we'll give you another opportunity. Maybe they give them something on offense, but I really thought it would be a defensive pick. Mason Graham, he's off the board. Jalen Walker is the one I had in mind.
Roger Goodell.
And here's the commissioner at the 8th overall pick. First one for the Panthers tonight.
With the 8th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Teterola McMillan,
T-Mac,
wide receiver.
6'5", receiver.
So they go offense, and they go Tet McMillan, who is technically the second wide receiver chosen tonight. And it's the kid from Arizona.
Tim Morrell.
And he is going to join this offense in Carolina.
Well, Dave Canales got this job based off what he did in Tampa Bay with a big receiver like Mike Evans and that explosive offense they had there.
T-Mac.
So he goes out and gets one as a head coach against Tet McMillan, who is very long, rangy. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Drake London in some instances. Watch him go up and get the ball. That length, he plays above the rim. Think about Bryce down there in the red zone. Just throw it up with tremendous touch, which he can do. He can go get it. How about the special one-handed catch here against Colorado? The body control, balls underthrown, no problem for a bigger receiver. He can really adjust down the field and play like a smaller guy. He's slippery with the ball in his hands after the catch. My thing, he's got to play with a little more consistent urgency. There's times where you'll see him ease on the backside of routes. That's something that's coachable. You got to get that out of him. But the raw ability, his basketball or his volleyball background, it shows up on the football field.
Huge production. Huge production.
T-Mac, an absolute playmaker. The ball is in his hands, make a lot of contested catches, a lot of big-time plays. Bryce Young got a big target now.
Excuse DJ, but I would just say there are some colleges and college offenses that will teach in their coaching room, in their individual rooms, the backside receiver, hey, take this play off. You know, and so I don't like it either when I see it on film, but I'm telling you, these guys, some of them are coached to do that in these offenses, and it's tough to scout when you're seeing that on film. But this guy in a 50-50 situation, CD, I don't know if there's anybody better. Shorter quarterback, bigger targets. Last year it's Xavier Leggett, they need him to come along and play better. McMillan, another big, wide-ranging target for the shorter quarterback. Bryce Young, a little more forgiving as they throw it.
Big-time target.
So Bryce
You know, who the Saints gonna get?
I believe he could be a true X receiver. What we mean by that is that solo guy on the backside. And nothing makes football easier for a young quarterback than to look out there and go, oh, I got one-on-one. I got my guy over there. I don't have to overthink this. I can go back and play pitch and catch. So I like this pick for the young quarterback, Bryce Young. Thank you very much for those 2 cents, Kurt. Now let's welcome
T-Mac.
Teterola, we know who you are on the football field, but you are letting everybody know who you are with an homage to your heritage tonight.
The Saints finally picked. Like, man. The reason the draft is so long is because they take forever. They're like, all you gotta do is just make your selection, make your selection, make your selection. Like even an hour already. It started at 7 o'clock in the hour. We barely on number 8. So the Steelers would be probably picked by 9 o'clock, 9-ish. Like, man. Once the Steelers pick is in, I'm gonna turn this off. I'm still watching, but I gotta make the video, of course. It's the other channel, still Seneca channel, and I discuss some other stuff on this channel. But I'm like, man.
Noting Derek Carr's future is very much in doubt for the New Orleans Saints. Dealing with a shoulder injury, still has not yet made a decision to consulting with several experts whether or not he's going to have surgery. They do not know if he's going to be ready or if he's going to play at all in the 2025 season. That brings us around to the quarterbacks. They did all the homework on the quarterbacks. Be surprised if Shedeur Sanders was the pick here, but several other quarterbacks they like in this round.
Well, there's Shedeur at the crib, as Brian called it, in Texas. Why would you say you'd be surprised that with Shedeur Sanders with this pick here?
Rich, just based on my conversations, either it's the longest count of all time, or if the Saints like Tyler Shook.
Man, they had a party to the Sanders. In Canton, Texas.
Thank you very much. Ian, your sense on this?
Well, I talk to a lot of folks around this quarterback situation. I try and see who's doing the most work. Now, it's one thing with a Travis Hunter to maybe try and play coy and lay back and just meet with him at the combine. If you're going to take a quarterback and put your job in his hands, teams
Their car is
skill workup on them. And it just
has some injuries. He played very good the first 2 games, but those were fluky. I told everybody that. I kept saying, like, I don't see the Saints playing this good. Entire season, they beat the Cowboys and they beat either the Panthers or somebody. I was like, nah, they're just a little fluky. And they lost. They proceeded to lose like what? I think 7 or 8 straight games.
That was not the vibe they were getting. Last time I heard someone ignore a quarterback so publicly, where the quarterback was shocked that he was taken by the team, Jay Cutler.
It's crazy. Alvin Kamara has never rushed for 1,000 yards. He had like the crazy scrimmage yards, so he do both things, but he never rushed for 1,000 yards, which is crazy. In his career, he never rushed for 1,000. But he's been Pro Bowler multiple times and stuff because his dual threat ability. I don't think he get enough touches to get 1,000, of course. The way the Saints use him. Who the Saints got? Come on.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Kelvin Banks.
Oh, Kelvin Banks, offensive lineman.
So we got offensive line. DJ, your thoughts?
Well, I thought these tackles would come off the board.
Okay.
Because there's not a lot of
I had the Dolphins getting Kelvin Banks.
play right away. Last year, the Saints got Talisi Furaga to handle one tackle spot. Now they get the other one taken care of. Think about Kellen Moore just winning the Super Bowl with a team that's all about the line of scrimmage.
Okay, so Shedeur might be falling to the Steelers. Them going to Kelvin Banks. Because the Bears got Caleb Williams. 49ers, that's a little shaky one because they got Brock Purdy. But last year's deal, what if Coach Shanahan say, you know what, let's get a quarterback. You never know what the 49ers will do, but I don't think they do that probably. And then you got Dallas. Dallas, they could get a quarterback, but they got Dak Prescott with that crazy contract money. Ain't better play him. Dolphins got Tua. The Colts, a little shaky one as well because Andrew Richardson, he has his of course, flashes here and there. But the injuries and stuff as well. They did bring Dale Jones in as well, so I don't think they'll go quarterback. But Arizona not going quarterback probably. If they do go quarterback, you can make an inquiry about Kyler Murray or something. But I don't think Arizona going quarterback, and Cincy's not going quarterback, and definitely not Seattle because he just signed Sam Darnold, of course. Tampa Bay not going quarterback. Denver not going quarterback either. So he could definitely be at Pittsburgh number 21. That'd be crazy. But I gotta see, because now I don't know. I gotta see past the Colts. If he get past the Colts, 49ers could be possible too. You never know the 49ers. So if he get past the Colts though, the 49ers and Colts, then I'm certain he'll be a Steeler. So this draft is getting spicy. Yep. If he get past the Colts and the 49ers, I'm definitely like, okay, he gonna be a Steeler. That'll be crazy. Like, and then hey, if he go out there and handle business, and the Steelers win something, hey, Super Bowl with them, that would be nice.
Meanwhile, the Bears moving in, and they do have every tight end available for them to choose. We'll find out who that pick is. The Niners are on the clock right now. About 90 seconds in. Hey, there's our colleague Colin Moore. Colin Moore, with the announcement.
Because, boy, do we have an announcement for you. Live from the heart of the NFL Draft right here in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
They doing ads before the picks.
Yeah, that's where we get to geek out over every single game and bye week, the prime time revenge.
You don't care no schedule release.
Those late season
Say the pick.
divisional dates that ends up deciding playoff spots. And who's playing at Lambeau in December? Ooh, we're gonna have to find out. You'll find out soon, okay? How about these rookies? The players who
Oh my God.
here tonight. When and where do they make their NFL debuts? We're gonna find that out as well. Let's not forget the expanding lineup of international games as well as Christmas, Thanksgiving Day. There's so many captivating matchups.
The same games every year. Christmas games, Thanksgiving Day games. They're doing that every year.
Destroy another. So, without further ado, everybody get it together, mark your calendar, set your alarms. The schedule will be dropped on May 14th. There we go.
May 14th schedule. Basically, when it's dropped every year. We do not need announcement. We do not need advertisement for that.
The NFL team sites and club social channels around the schedule lead into NFL Network as well as ESPN. So much full coverage of the thrilling 2025 matchup.
The weird pick by the Bears. Oh, what the Bears do now? I think I have the Bears taking. I had them go running back one time. But knowing the Bears, it could be old lineman because they do have coach. What's his name? The coach's name. Ben Johnson, who went there. So he loves the old line being right, being able to have athletic guards or athletic tackles and do all type of things and the play scheme he runs. So it could be an old lineman. I don't know. Let's take a receiver. Come on, Goodell. Ball faster. The 49ers pick. Shador could go to the Cowboys next. I hope not. I thought the Cowboys could get Shador. Maybe. That'd be all probably set up by Jerry. Like, yeah, we got Shador here, and he gonna be one of the good old Cowboys. But we can't have Shador being a Cowboy. That'd be interesting. But that Prescott contract is too big. Like if they wanted to, you already know. As soon as you start messing up, they're gonna start saying, "Oh, what about Prescott star Shador?" That Prescott contract is way too much money. You can't trade him either. Unless somebody willing to take upon that contract money. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what they do. I feel like they gotta go receiver, but you'd be surprised if Jerry Jones do. He might go a kicker, knowing Jerry Jones. But they probably go receiver though. Bring receiver in there. Luther Burden, Mickey Ibuka, somebody on the other side of CeeDee Lamb with Dak Prescott, because you already paid Dak Prescott a crazy amount of money. So most of that money, I think it's almost his whole contract is guaranteed. So yeah, you good luck on trying to trade that. It's gonna be very hard. I'm hoping Shador falls past the Cowboys and the Colts too. I hope he fall past the Colts too. I hope he fall past the Colts. I'm hoping.
So with the 10th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Colston Loveland.
Oh, Custon Leveland, Michigan, tied in. Oh, so it's Tyler? Okay. Yeah.
You could put Sam Laporta on that list, who Ben Johnson had coached. A real sudden mover. He creates separation down the field with.
Okay, Custon Leveland is pretty cool. I like what's name Warren a little bit more, but Custon Leveland not bad, pretty good. On like a bigger receiver in a sense, the way his play style is a little bit. They have Cole Kmet too, I think still. They have two of them. This NFL comparison is Tyler Eifert. Tyler Eifert was all right with the Bengals. They just kept getting injured a lot.
And I mentioned in our pregame show, this is my favorite player in the draft. I love Colston Loveland. Everything about him, I count them to
Tyler Eifert was nice, but he kept getting injured a lot with the Bengals.
13 touchdown Field route against Illinois in those old school Red Grange uniforms.
Posting Loveland.
Look at him go up and catch the football there. Watch him get inside.
I think Caleb Williams should have a nice season. He got to find a way to stay in the pocket. You can run out the pocket sometimes, of course, to make some plays, but sometimes you got to know this, plenty of feet, setting pockets, and you got to deliver sometimes. I feel like sometimes he got himself in trouble, like on a few of those sacks that he got sacked last year. You watch Caleb Williams, he was trying to do too much. He has a lot of talent, of course. He's going to be very good, but I think he just had to find a way to just stay in the pocket. Stay in the pocket a lot more. Run out and do those plays when necessary. If you're going to run out the pocket, at least make a decision. You see Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, those type guys. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, some of the best in the league. When they run out the pocket, they make a decision. They're going to I'm going out the pocket to make a decision to take off, or I'm going to run out the pocket to throw. They don't try to play around and scramble around and get themselves in trouble. I don't think the Cowboys will take him. I thought the Cowboys' contract with Dak Prescott is way too much to do that, to go quarterback. Because you go quarterback, then the fans will start. Eventually you'll have to get the pressure of maybe playing him eventually. But then you'll be like, well, I'm gonna do with Dak Prescott. I can't have a $200 million quarterback sitting on the bench just collecting paycheck. And you ain't better trade him too. If you try to release him, you gotta take on all that money. So they put themselves in a bad predicament. We did that. So it's better to just build a. Really, their team is not bad. It's just the execution of everything. But they make a lot of bad coaching decisions in games. I missed the playoffs last year because Dak Prescott was injured, of course. Missed the playoffs last year, but the year before that they made the playoffs. They lost to the Packers. It's like that game right there is a lot of bad decisions. You've seen the quarterback when Dak Prescott threw an interception and turned the ball over to the pick six. It was down. You should have started when that first initially happened. Should have started to change the pace of the game. Start running the football. Coach McCarthy said that he wanted to run the football. The reason he got rid of Kellen Moore because Kellen Moore didn't run the football, and then he took over as the play caller, and he ran the football less than Kellen Moore over that period of time. He was the coach and the play caller and stuff. Now Kellen Moore is won a Super Bowl with the Eagles as offensive coordinator. Now he's coaching the Saints. So Mike McCarthy is now, of course, fired from the Cowboys job or parted ways with them. His contract expired, and now they got I think they called somebody up, one of the coaches up. They have I forgot his name, but it's basically a yes man for Jerry Jones. They have there in place for the coach. Be the same predicament. They're still stuck in the same ways of not letting the coach take over and have full control. I think coaches like Aaron Glenn or Ben Johnson, they would have definitely loved to coach the Cowboys, but you gotta deal with Jerry Jones. And no one want to deal with all that. Or you can't do what you want to do, and you don't really have control. Jerry Jones basically cut the legs off of his coaches, and basically they say one thing, but people don't listen to what he says. The Cowboys got a lot to fix. They have a lot to fix. And our Steelers need some stuff to fix too, but we ain't down that bad. The Steelers, at least we got some. We still got some hope. Once the Steelers make their pick right here, I'm gonna probably end the stream. So go make a video for Steelers Syndicate channel, and then make a video on this channel as well, discussing the pick and stuff. I'll probably do 2 videos like that around that. That'd be nice. I could do a short actually once the pick announced. Do a short live on here. That'd be funny. And I'm still be watching the draft after too as well. I might come back on actually. I might just leave it on. Yeah, leave it on and just come back on probably. You might have to step out for good 5, 6, 7 minutes. Let's see. If the Cowboys don't take him, the Colts, I don't think they'll take a quarterback, but you never know. But after that, I'd be it's free selling from there. And they'd be oh, let's get it. 49ers could go a DB. They lost. They lost Hufanga and Ward. John Lynch.
Another player there is the general manager, John Lynch, with Jed York behind him, celebrating the latest San Francisco 49er, 11th overall. Daniel, your thoughts? Well, this is an important draft for them. I mean, you look at all the losses they had over the offseason.
49.
Nail this draft. For the moment, let's send things to the stage. Please direct your attention to the stage video screen for a special message from the United States Service Members stationed at Yakota Air Base.
So his camera won't die.
Hello from the United States Forces Japan. I'm Sergeant Mitchell Johnson. I'm here with service members from the United States Army, Marine Corps.
I think you get a new what's the name though.
I want to announce that this year we're celebrating our 250th
The webcam one. So these are regular camera.
for the opportunity to partner
Regular camera give better quality sometimes. Sometimes on the webcams with the
introducing a San
what's the name?
Francisco 49ers 2020
Pins.
With the San Francisco 49ers draft pick, back to you in Green Bay.
So here comes the commissioner now with that pick.
Come on, Dale. Just say it.
Chance of USA mixed in with the requisite booze for the Niners here in Packers
Thank
country.
you to our men and women.
The wide receiver.
United States
Right now, you had an injury last year. They lost Debo Samuel. You got Jennings still. It could be receiver. Matthew Golden or somebody. The burden. Somebody.
2025 NFL Draft. The San Francisco 49ers select Michael Williams.
Oh, okay. Edge rusher from Georgia.
Georgia.
Okay. Michael Williams is nice.
Bosa gets a running mate on the opposite side there. Leonard Floyd is gone.
Get your
Free agency. They
a
also
force
upgrade
on the other side.
defensive tackle. So
Georgia produced some of the best people. Yeah, you got Michael Williams, you got Jalen Walker.
Michael Williams
You got some guys here.
he's been healthy through the entire year and through the process. I don't know that he would have even got to that here with the 11th overall pick. He got a little nickel
The 49ers.
opening game against Clemson. It wasn't quite right, although you saw the flashes as the year went along.
He used like a lot of natural
He is going to be the first
just power and strength.
something when you got Nick Bosa on your team. He is a big time, great looking dude.
I feel like Georgia produced a lot of the great defensive players in the past few years. The Jordan Davises and the one who won a Super Bowl.
He's got long arms and he uses that length. Here he is as a rusher.
Kitty Ringo, part of the Eagles team too as well. Usually the Eagles get a lot of. Jalen Carter was Georgia as well. Jalen Carter, part of the Super Bowl team as well. The Eagles, they had a lot of the Georgia Bulldogs. They just drafted them because they're very good. Well, Georgia did a very good job. Their front seven, like edge rushers, D linemen, linebackers, and stuff. You probably see Jalen Walker going eventually too somewhere.
Because he was better when he was wide in that wide nine. That ankle injury definitely slowed him down. But if you talk to people around Georgia, they will say he was a
And they got Nick Bosa. I say Nick Bosa. Say his name. Nick Bosa. Mikael Williams, Fred Warner. I cannot pronounce that name, but that's the cornerback.
you could see having lost Greenlaw and Ofunga to
The Greenlaw and Hufanga probably the big losses. I'm like, Hufanga was all pro. They lost him to the
defensive coordinator.
Cowboys making Cowboys picks. Who they take they probably took a kicker or something. On Jerry Jones. He probably took a kicker. Yeah, Frisco, Texas.
In the first round, and
I mean, Jerry Jones probably took a kicker.
I think the Cowboys would have been ecstatic if you told them coming into the draft.
I wonder who they took. They need a receiver. They need a receiver and a running back. But we'll see. And most likely they probably went D lineman or something. I don't know actually what they did. I hope they go cornerback in the first round. Who Dallas get? I'm gonna get Dale read it.
12th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. The Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Booker, guard, Alabama.
I'm surprised by okay. Tyler Booker he's pretty good, but I'm surprised it went Tyler Booker right there. I would not right or in that moment right there. I need to get some playmakers on the outside. The Cowboys O-line, they did lose some pieces, of course. It's not a bad pick, but I thought they could have waited a little bit. Tyler Booker probably could have been there. I had him going late, first or early second. He probably could have been there still, maybe late first or something. Alabama, so I'm like, man. Just checking out. All right, peace out, Gene. I hope the Steelers really do get Shedeur though. But the Cowboys getting Tyler Booker, it's a little surprising though. How about that one? He's cool, but I'm like, should have went with receiver or running back or something. I know the O-line is the main thing to focus on too, but I thought you could have got that later, like that. You could have possibly traded back up later round, in the late first to get Tyler Booker, but the Cowboys don't trade up, of course. Should have went receiver.
Running back draft. There's time later in this draft to go get a runner for Dallas. I wouldn't be surprised.
Jerry Jones threw the phone on the table. He didn't hang it up.
We were at the combine. He did not have a good workout. Had a very poor 10 time. And we actually put up a name on the screen and said, "Don't panic." This guy named Travis Frederick had kind of a poor workout, and it worked quite well for him. Yeah, ironically, with the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, everything that you just said, about Alabama, when you talk to people around that program, they will say that he was the most natural leader that they have in their locker room. I sat with his
Let's see what the Dolphins do. I had them going Kevin Banks, but since Kevin Banks is now a Bear, let's see what they do. Jalen Ramsey they said might get traded, of course. They were looking about trading Jalen Ramsey. So they could go cornerback. Will Johnson would be nice, of course, or Jade Barron or somebody. Unless they decide to go safety or something. Like Malachi Starks is going to be nice too. So I don't know what the Dolphins going to do. Tyler Booker, Tyler Godden, Tyler Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick, and Tyron Smith. They did a good job of drafting the linemen, for the most part. He's a good player, but I thought they would go like more top lead. You pull him too in the run game. I was getting him no athletic. But you have a strong, of course, like O-lineman, but having those athletic ones who can like move around, you can do the pull and swing them out, let them be the lead blocker, and you get to the next level. It makes you can do a lot of stuff. See how the 49ers play. 49ers do a very good job. Jalen Moreau is here at the draft, but I don't know Jalen Moreau. I don't know if he's going first or not. I don't think so. I don't think Jalen Moreau going first. Unless he is, you never know. But I don't think he's going first in the first round. What's up, Lamont? What's up? Just waiting on the pick. Shedeur could be definitely available for the Steelers at 21. That'd be great. We have opportunity to see if we have a quarterback in him. I don't know if he'll start right away unless they want to like ease him into things, Mason Rudolph can possibly start and then ease him in unless they want to just throw him out there like that. So we'll see what happens unless they go something different. Amari Hampton is still on the board. They did interview him. I believe that was 2 weeks ago. They interviewed him. They had Matthew Golden there before too, so they possibly could go running back or different something. I don't know. The Dolphins, I had them going with Kevin Banks at first, but I don't know who to get now since Kevin Banks is already gone. We'll guess we'll see after this commercial break. We got the Colts, the Falcons. Falcons got to go edge rusher probably. Colts probably tied in most likely. Just Sanders or Dart, I'm good with. Yep. I feel like both of those quarterbacks are probably the two best options for the Steelers. Shedeur Sanders or Jackson Dart.
It's as weird as it gets.
And one of the teams right here in front of us draft them. I don't think anybody else going to draft a quarterback in front of us. I'm like, you have the Colts. Colts could possibly draft a quarterback. I don't think they'll do that though, because Richardson, they still have hope in him, and they still have they brought Daniel Jones in as well, so we'll see. The Falcons already got their guy, Michael Penix Jr. Cardinals got Kyler Murray. Bengals got, of course, Joe Burrow. Seahawks got Darnold. Tampa Bay got Baker. Denver got Bo Nix. So, yeah, he possibly could be there. The option for the Steelers to go get Sanders right there. It'd be crazy. I thought Sanders was going to be a top 3 pick. But him falling down to 21. Hey, I'll take it. Falling down to 21. He'll have a lot of weapons, too. You're going to have GP, DK Metcalf, Pat Freiermuth, Darnell Washington. We're running back we draft. We do trade back in the second round. Let's see what's the third round, but you'll have Jalen Warren there, who's pretty good and can game well. A solid young offensive lineman, a good defense as well. Yeah, Coach Tomlin is your coach. It's gonna be nice. The Dolphins got a good pick. I wonder who the Dolphins got. I wonder who they got. Let me see. Let me try to guess. I had Kevin Banks at first, but seeing that he's gone and all the other top tackles are gone, Armand Medbo's gone, and of course, Will Campbell was the first one, of course, off the board. I'm thinking they might go. Let's see, they already got. They get a receiver, but Tyreek Hill do be tripping sometimes. So I'm gonna say receiver though. I'm gonna say receiver. I was gonna say, of course, cornerback, maybe Will Johnson or something. I'm gonna say receiver though. I'm say Dolphins go receiver. Or they could go edge rusher too, because they do need some pressure there. Because they have Bradley Chubb. Bradley Chubb he has his on and off days. You know, he's not solidified like dominant player. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna say Jalen Walker. I'm gonna say Jalen Walker is their guy. I was gonna say Matthew Golden, but I'm gonna say Jalen Walker.
Unless somebody trades in right now, the next team that's on the clock with a glaring need at quarterback is the Pittsburgh Steelers, 21st overall. What do you think the Dolphins are going to do here, Daniel?
Well, we look at the needs. You're looking at defensive tackle, offensive tackle, safety. You've got your pick of the safeties. You've got some good DTs.
The Colts pick is in. Falcons is up.
So those guys are gone. I don't think there's
We're itching away. They actually going a little faster now. At first, it was going very slow. They should just have Goodell just sit out there, just sit in the chair out there, and they just tell them the headpiece and they say, "Oh, the pick is in."
2025 NFL Draft. The Miami Dolphins select Kenneth Grant.
Oh, Kenneth Grant. Oh, okay. Ooh, Kenneth Grant, a big D lineman, the run game. The pass rusher, he's a disruptor. He can destroy the O-line. He beats double teams consistently, the strong hands, and he's different. He's different out there. Michigan had a lot of people on that defense. Mason Graham, and you got all these. Yeah, Kenneth Grant, Will Johnson. Yeah, all these different individuals there. That man is super athletic for his size. Him stopping the run is his best attribute. His pass rushing is pretty solid too. Not going to be better, but him stopping the run, that's something that the Dolphins do need to do. You're playing the Bills. You're playing the Patriots. You got the Jets. Having a guy up front will be nice. Okay, the Colts pick, you got to be a tight end.
Much and that big that can run as you see him hawk down the Penn State running back as a rusher. There's not a lot of imagination.
That was a championship game right there. We sacked Michael Penix Jr. 2 years ago.
He's going to take away the escape hatch. He's going to be able to press the pocket and allow those guys time to win on the edges.
And Rich is right, it obviously fills a need. But who's got the best offensive line in the AFC East, maybe in the AFC? Buffalo Bills. So if you're going to want to go toe-to-toe and chest-to-chest and battle, you got some people in there. As you mentioned, Rich Wilkins no longer there. Kenneth Grant,
Go in there and plant your feet and start battling those big guys from upstate New York.
And after leaving the campus at Michigan, he should recognize the name on his paycheck. Since Stephen Ross's name is all over campus. We're the same name, same guy, same guy.
Excuse me, sir, do you happen to know the Rosses at Michigan?
Maybe not.
Do you happen to imagine him walking in and saying that to him?
Come on, guys.
Probably heard the name before. So
To the close to 17-17 past 2 seasons.
selection, the Falcons are minute and change going in. And listen, we were
Either coach got to go probably tight end. Dan Jones' contract was $14 million. Oh, I didn't know that much. Good coach guy. The tight end.
They need this pass catching tight end.
I believe it was the 18 on the line. I love it when a plan comes together. This is need and
Was that Hannibal or was that Face?
With the 14th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft,
Tight end.
the Indianapolis Colts select
Tyler Warren, yeah, Penn State.
Penn State.
Nice. They needed that one right there.
All right, here comes Tyler Warren to Indianapolis, sir. This is a fun player to watch. If you watch
Yeah, very physical. When he get the ball in his hands, he go crazy. That man, very physical. He don't care about his body at all. He be doing some crazy stuff out there. You watch Penn State. We're seeing Penn State in the playoffs too. Look at that. He just play like very physical. Look at that. They say he's like Gronk-like. Yeah, he kind of is similar to Gronk. I never kind of seen a comparison. Yeah, he's just a big body, and he's looking for contact. George Kittle type, Robin Kelsey type of tight end, looking for contact. Physicality. Good blocker, great hands, catch radius is off the charts. You got a power forward out there. Just getting on rebounds with the glass. Just toss it up to him, give him a chance.
not to disparage their wide receiver core, but their wide receiver core was non-existent. And so the focal point of the pass defense was always on Warren, which means that they needed to be creative. And they were able to do that. And they snapped it to him, handed it to him.
Look at that, tight ends taking direct snaps.
Down the seam. In every different way you could possibly get the ball to 44, they were getting the ball to 44.
I wonder when we can wear in the NFL. 44 for a steal.
Situations, and that's rare. That's why he reminds me a little bit of Travis Kelce, because he's just comfortable no matter what on the football field. And
Travis Kelce don't block like that.
one of those kids at the Tyler Warren draft party. And speaking of kids, this is him in the Little League World Series. I'm gonna need a birth certificate.
You know, his birth certificate was laminated by his parents because everyone asked.
He's the Danny Almonte of this team. I'm gonna go more. He looks more like Andy Reid in the punt passing game back in the day.
You guys know darn well when he showed up, his parents just pulled out a laminated one. We know you're going to ask. Here it is.
It's official. Kurt Warner, take it away. Yeah, I know we always want to label these guys. Talk about Travis Hunter. Is he a DB? Is he a wide receiver? Some of these guys are just what we call football players, and that's what I look at when I watch Tyler Warren play. He is just a football player.
The Falcons, the Cardinals. The Falcons still taking any person's time. 5 minutes in. I feel like he should be an edge rusher. Mike Green would be perfect for them. Since Michael Williams already gone. Jalen Walker or Mike Green, one of those guys would be perfect. Falcons. Then you got Cardinals. You got Bengals. Seahawks. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna get some water real fast. Be right back. I'll be right back.
This is Roundup for lawns. This stuff works. This stuff kills weeds down to the root without killing your lawn. This stuff works on dandelions, crabgrass, clover. This stuff works for up to 3 months. This stuff works guaranteed or your money back. This is Roundup for lawns. This stuff works. The future is here. We've been creating it for more than 100 years, putting the most advanced technology into people's hands. Generation after generation, tool after tool, again and again, bringing you the most reliable network of authorized sales and service dealers, always moving forward. We lead, others follow.
Congratulations. Here are the keys.
Congratulations. Here's the water heater that somehow passed inspection, but will definitely flood your basement.
Congratulations. Here's your first year supply of nitrogen fertilizer. Remember, not too little or too much or you'll kill your lawn.
Okay. Congratulations.
Here's Progressive's Home Quote Explorer. Uh-oh, you're good. You can quickly compare insurance options and find the right coverage even if it's not with us.
What's the bad news?
Now skip the line.
Lowe's knows spring is a chance to prove you got this whole adult thing down. With the right advice and same-day delivery, you'll have your home feeling all grown up. Lowe's knows how to help you spring.
Working in law enforcement and in juvenile detention centers, I got to see the back end of it, like how kids are getting here, but I wanted to see the front end in a sense. I would say that anyone who's looking to further their career with GCU, take a leap of faith and just trust the process. Stepping from one career into the next. That purpose that I was looking for, GCU literally brought it front and center. GCU was able to give me all the help and support I needed to graduate and reach my professional goals.
Yeah.
Commercial.
Commercial's still on. Man.
Get buzz. A lot of buzz. Realize you need help.
The commercials are still on.
Connect with a QuickBooks Live expert. Get expert help. Step up. Manage and grow your business all in one place.
The Colts pick is in.
Okay.
The Falcons are up.
Ready to avoid talking about salary?
Oh, I already read that. I read that again for no reason. But they took Tyler Warren. The Falcons still trying to pick. Dang. A minute in. I don't know what they're doing. They may be was they trying to make a trade or something happen?
Falcons have 96 left to go. Here's
Maxwell Harrison.
That is looking nice. I gotta tell you, I mean, how many times have we done this draft, right?
Falcons.
And on the Falcons draft, we made
Arthur Blank, what are you doing? All you want to do is win a Super Bowl. You're like, man, I had Michael Vick here. I had Prime here. I had Matt Ryan, the MVP. Got the Super Bowl. I just won one Super Bowl. Just one. The Falcons went to the Super Bowl one time with I think it's the Broncos, right? The Broncos, John Elway Broncos. I think beat them in the Super Bowl before, if I'm not mistaken.
Make sure there's a driver. I didn't think you'd do it. It's just low hanging. It was right there.
Come on, Falcons. We'll have all day. Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Bijan Robinson, and Michael Penix Jr. 4 straight offensive picks in the first round, which has helped a lot. Kyle Pitts did a very good job first year and still doing a good job now. Drake London, of course, amazing. Bijan Robinson, very good too. And Michael Penix Jr. played 3 games last year, 1 and 2, but in those games he looked good. He looked pretty good in those games. He got a strong arm and he got mobility as well. He looked pretty good. He lost the Commanders game. He lost, I think, overtime, right? But he looked pretty good in those games. So yeah, we're gonna see resurgence maybe of the Falcons playing a little better. Missed the playoffs by a little bit last year. I think by 1 game or so. Eliminated.
Here's the opportunity. Exactly. The two best players available fit the specific need of those two. This you don't have to outguess yourself, right? It's right there. If that's who you have rated.
Yeah, Shedeur gonna be a Steeler. Gotta be.
Conversation happening right now. Hugs all around.
The Steelers missed upon Jalen Hurts before. To Chase Claypool. They missed upon Lamar Jackson before. Took on Terrell Edmonds. You cannot miss this. 3rd time's a charm. You cannot miss this one. Take a quarterback. If you overdrafted and reached and took Kenny Pickett, you can definitely draft Shedeur Sanders in the 1st round. He's had way better seasons than Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett had 1 good season in college. I was supporting it, you know, I was a fan. But I was like, okay, let's see how he does and stuff. But he only had one good season in college, really. You know, it was the last year they played, of course. Everything else, you look at those numbers, you look at those games, he didn't really play too well. The Sanders have gotten, you've seen his numbers at Jackson State. You know, 40 touchdowns to 6 interceptions and 2 touchdowns to 8 interceptions. And then he got to Colorado. The numbers are amazing.
With the 15th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Jalen Walker.
Okay, Jalen Walker, edge rusher. Okay, kind of figured he had to go edge rusher. He's a linebacker, but he can play on the edge. He can play off ball. He can do a lot of things. He can play on ball, off ball. He's a good blitzer. So they're going to utilize him probably all around. On ball, off ball, do different things. That's nice. They feel about him too. Yeah, he can do off ball, on ball. You see Jalen Walker line up different spots. So they have him as the edge rusher. They might have him in coverage, drop back, playing zone coverage, watching the flats or something. He does a good job too. They excels at getting off the blocks. It's very explosive. And his arms, look how long his arms are too. The long arms. He can scoop underneath, rip move, get there with speed, make big time plays. You can't teach a high motor. High motor is something you just gotta have in you. He has a high motor. Oh, yeah, Jahad Campbell, Alabama. He's on the board. He's nice too. The Cardinals. I know the Cardinals even had a chance. He said, "Rise up, Red Sea." I know they had a chance. See what the Cardinals are going to do. I actually had no idea. They had them go receiver at one point to maybe add another receiver on the other side of Marvin Harrison. I had no idea, actually. I had no idea what the Cardinals going to do, actually. Good cornerback, too. They've been trying to rise up Red Sea for like 4 minutes. Come on, Cardinals. This thing Steve Wonder. Superstitious. Get the Bengals, Seahawks, Tampa Bay, Denver, and they got the Steelers. Once the Steelers pick come on, I'm gonna probably do a short. Might do a short on this feed right here, the live feed. do a short video, and then I gotta go to the other room to record. Other room to record. Other recording room. Go there to record the Still Syndicate one, and then come back. Well, actually, I'm probably record Still Syndicate, and then do one for my channel too as well. Like, talking about it a little bit. They have a quick little 2-3 minute video discussing the pick and stuff and assignment, and upload both of those. And then I'll probably sit back and watch the rest of the draft. If I feel like watching the rest of the draft. If not, I might just say, you know what, can it? I'm here for all the draft picks, of course. I'm mostly here for my draft picks. You know, Steelers draft picks are our Steelers. I got the stuff. Already ready. We're ready. Got the hat. We're ready.
Two of the first 4 picks tomorrow night. And New Orleans is another team. Still, can they move back in? And I just think if Cleveland and the Giants both like the same quarterback, it'll be fascinating game of chicken to see who decides to make the move and go get it. Well, as for the Arizona Cardinals, you mentioned
The Steelers probably good right now because unless something crazy happens, with a team trade up in front of them, to like say, oh, a team is gonna trade to get in front of the Steelers. Well, this Steelers be good right now to get them a quarterback. Because Sanders, the quarterback they want.
2025 NFL Draft. Arizona Cardinals select Walter Nolan, defensive tackle.
Walter Nolan, okay. Ole Miss. He's versatile though. He can play all around the line. Okay. That'll be nice. Walter Nolan from Ole Miss.
edge rusher in the first round last year, so they go back to that defensive line. He didn't have much of a rookie year. I always think, Charles, you kind of are where you came from, and this group came from Philadelphia again. So you look at the trenches here, big time upfield burst. I'm hoping he can develop. The ultimate upside would be Matabike, who is one of the great defensive tackles, but he's got big time twitch and burst. When you see him get off the ball, you'll see him knock guys back. He's got a lot of pop in his hands. We saw that at the Reese's Senior Bowl as well. Again, someone who likes to penetrate and play up the field. That is his 100% go-to, is to get on an edge and get up the field.
And Walter Nolan can learn beside the Walter Payton Man of the Year and Calais Campbell.
Calais Campbell been playing for a long time.
Bengals are next on
Legend.
the clock here in Green Bay with the Seahawks right behind him.
Seahawks after the Bengals, then Tampa Bay, then Denver, and then Pittsburgh. Let's get it.
What you might not know is performance and durability go right along with it. You see, we test, and then we test again. World-class engineering and rigorous testing to ensure our tools perform at the highest level and stand the test of time without testing your wallet. Now, it's time for you to put us to the test. Whatever you do it for less. Harbor Freight.
Confidence is everything. When your confidence is right, you know, they say look good, feel good, play good. I trust Invisalign because I truly have my smile exactly how I've always wanted it. Invisalign, trusted by the pros.
Let's see. Bengals still selecting. Got 5 minutes left.
As many Bud Lights as it takes.
A lot of Bud Lights. Give me one of those.
2025 NFL schedule will be released.
We're ready for the new era here. It is adrenaline, excitement, the stage electric.
One of many revenge games. Quarterbacks, they define this rivalry. They've only gotten better. Unbelievable. A Super Bowl rematch for the ages.
Welcome back.
The Bengals pick is in. Not picks, but pick is in. I don't know who the Bengals got. They got Malachi Starks. Could be the possibility. Unless they want to go like an edge rusher or something. Mike Green or somebody, but Malachi Starks, safety would be nice for them, I think. Even though it's the Bengals, you know.
All for just $6. Part of the new $6 House Faves menu.
So we doing this?
If we Dude, that goes moving to Paris.
We were never moving to Paris. I got this.
Let's buy a house.
Order a croissant. Deux oranges.
Un croissant, s'il vous plaît.
There's no such thing as kind of amazing. It either is or it isn't. Because the greatest measure of an automobile is how it makes you feel.
A lot of it, I don't know, a lot of people is hating on Shador. It's on some generational buzz. They're crazy. I can't wait to if he do get selected. Go crazy. And they go out there and ball out and play just phenomenal football. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I think the Bengals, they gotta go defense. Either Mike Green, Malachi Starks. You gotta go defense. Edge rusher and Mike Green, or you can go Malachi Starks as safety, top safety. Because after you made the move to get T. Higgins that money and Jamar Chase that money, you should have paid Jamar Chase a year before. We probably could have saved some money, of course, but they were being stubborn. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the Bengals do. The Bengals got to go defense. The next 3 picks in the draft for them. It's a good pick for the Bengals. The Bengals, they messed themselves up with that. T. Higgins is cool. Jamar Chase is cool, of course. But I feel like they might have should have done it a little earlier. The year before. They probably would have saved them some money. Been better. See, the Jets or the Rams can trade back in to get Shador. I don't think so. Don't put that in the air, Ian Rappaport. We'll report about something else.
Which quarterback they prefer, but I knew Seattle, John Schneider, he loves those day 2 picks, and with a lot of their needs, they marry up well on day 2, so he already has 2 2s and 2 3s, he could add to that stockpile if he wanted to go all the way out for a team like the Giants coming up. I just thought that would make a lot of sense for both parties.
I think that there's a lot of starters on day 2 as well. There's starters in this draft tomorrow and in round 2 and in round 3, so stockpiling in those rounds is not a bad idea, I don't think.
And the reason why Seattle has a second round pick is because that's what.
I want to get the phone numbers of the players. I guess the early round guys get the phone numbers of them, right? Yeah, must have everybody's phone number or something. You're like, okay, I got their phone number, I can call them or something. Phone numbers of the players to call them. I know the late round guys, I guess they'd be watching the TV screen and seeing what happened, maybe. I don't know if they had the phone numbers of those guys or everybody, but you never know. I don't know how that process works.
With the 17th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Shamar Stewart.
Oh, Shamar Stewart, edge rusher, okay. Okay.
Yeah, not a surprise to see him go defense here. This defense last year, not good. Tied for 25th in points per game.
Yeah, you might lose Trey Henderson, so you need somebody who can get to the quarterback.
Coming in to try and fix this defense. They had 5 games last year, City, where they scored over 30 points and lost. The offense is in great shape. They took care of re-signing those guys. We'll see what happens with Trey Hendrickson, but you got a little insurance here or a playing partner here with Shamar Stewart off the edge.
And they make the hallway so long for them to get to the stage.
Traits disruption versus production, because he has got elite height, weight, speed, and he is very disruptive. You see him on the backside here with his ability to really close. He can convert that speed to power. You see that? Just the sacks, they didn't come. 4.5 career sacks over these 3 years. But the thing I love about him, those traits first of all, but then the effort. Man, he plays with unrelenting energy and effort, and someone who is very beloved in that program. They love this kid.
I think he got up to about 280 last year playing. I liked him better at the 265 range, and he did that during the draft run-up process. And let's face it, with Cincinnati, with Brooks,
They're replacing for the other edge that retired. Oh yeah. So Shamar gonna be, he can be nice. But the Bengals, all their picks gotta be defense. They gotta be straight defense. They gotta make sure they heal all these picks. I'm surprised Malachi Starks haven't left yet. He might be. The Vikings probably can get him maybe. Packers gotta go cornerback maybe. So we'll see. Seahawks actually I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what the Seahawks gonna do. We'll see. And Tampa Bay, I think it's gonna be edge rusher or linebacker. And Denver could be Amari Hampton. Denver, we'll see.
Drafted in the first round this century. The other two are named Von Miller and Myles Garrett. Ironically, the guy picked right before Walter Nolan was his teammate before he transferred from Texas A&M to Ole Miss. So there you go. So he's going to Cincinnati, which, as you pointed out, man, all that defensive stop here, defensive stop there, and then that was the
Come on.
anybody who had already made the playoffs in the AFC did not want to do.
The Derek Carr situation is unclear. The shoulder injuries to take him. He got the first few games. It just depends.
I can promise you, it will not be the last. They have a lot more work to do on that side. And Al Golden, who spent time at the professional level as well as in college, developing these young guys is going to be a key part of their success. Well, Tampa's on the clock. Seattle may have wanted a trade out, but they didn't. Their pick is in. We're going to get their pick in short order. And it looks like Jamie Erdahl is ready. Jamie, take it away.
Shamar, you are laser focused in this moment. Is this the kind of intensity you're bringing to a Bengals defense?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely for sure. Some people done messed up.
Really?
I'm coming.
What's making you upset about the moment that you have right now?
Nothing. I'm happy. I'm excited. Just know I'm coming.
He said, I'm ready.
Finishing now with Lamar
The
Jackson.
people that messed up. He probably saying the people that messed up, they passed. He said, people that passed on me, they messed up.
Florida versus South Florida. He's one of the best. Why would I not want to take one of the best?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean, that's again, on my show, we say somebody goes higher register when they don't really believe what they're saying. But he went, nothing, I'm happy. So I'm happy. Why am I unhappy?
That was at least an octave.
It was up there, yeah.
Hey, and how about real quick? The commissioner last year played.
Let's see, Seahawks pick is in. Who the Seahawks going for?
Looks like rehab is kicked in. The commission's handling everything coming at him this year. Like he is standing strong and firm, and he's getting back as good as is coming in. Happy for the commission. Good year, a good off season of rehab.
Well, Seattle stuck and picked, and here is the commissioner coming.
Come on. We got Seattle pick. See who Seahawks got.
With the 18th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Ray Zabel.
Okay. I had those guys. Okay, I had those guys going late, maybe late first, but I had them mostly going the early second like that. Surprised by that. I guess they kind of have pieces they need. I'm surprised by that. I thought they were going to probably pick a receiver again. Now I'm thinking, I don't know, Luther Burden might not be a first round pick. Maybe. Him and Mike Ibuka could possibly be maybe the Chiefs. Imagine the Chiefs getting Mike Ibuka. They love getting those fast receivers. But the Bills could probably use another receiver as well, so we'll see what happens. So not the pick I thought the Sea Chickens would have made. Yeah, I thought they'd probably go like maybe possibly receiver, maybe. I think they brought in Cooper Kupp. That's what it was. Cooper Kupp, and you got JSN in. But they went that route right there. They probably get a receiver in the second round, maybe or somewhere. We'll see. Okay. Next 4 picks. Bucks, Broncos, Steelers, and Chargers. Come on. The 21 is perfect. Shedeur Sanders, his father, Deion, wore 21. He get drafted at 21. A match. It's like a perfect match. And people be hating, like, he's going to be a bust. He's going to be horrible. He's going to be bad. But watch it. He got DK Metcalf on one side, GP on the other side. Imagine just go out there with all that built up, like people trying to talk about you and stuff, the chip on your shoulder. Hey, he's gonna be generational. He'll be nice. I won't be surprised he had a first year like an Andrew Luck or something. Go out there and handle business. Or Jaden Daniels. Hey, that'd be cool too. Have a season like that. Just go out there and handle business because he won't have to do everything either. The Steelers have a defense. The Steelers have a head coach with structure and Coach Tomlin. The Steelers have weapons, on the offensive side and stuff. And you're going to add probably some more in this draft too. So it would be easy for him too. I won't say easy, but it would be like an easier job for him than them going to one of those top teams that need a lot of things to be fixed. So him falling down 21, he might be a little mad, but it's going to be something special. Something nice. A lot of fans be hating and stuff and saying, oh, he's going to be bust. He's going to be terrible. He was terrible. He go out there and shine and make some things happen. That'd be nice. Lamar Jackson, said the same thing about Lamar Jackson. He fell in the draft. They were saying all type of things about Lamar Jackson, saying that good and stuff. Jalen Hurts. Remember Jalen Hurts was in the first round pick. He fell to the second round. Now he's Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. Lamar Jackson, 2-time MVP. So sometimes, Tom Brady, he was one of the last quarterbacks picked in his draft like that. Even though in Michigan, he led a lot of the comebacks. Most of the comebacks they had, of course, big time moments. That Rose Bowl game he had against Alabama, he played well. He played very good in those games. But a lot of teams didn't see him like that. They say he was not athletic. He was slow. He couldn't do all this. Brady fell down. He didn't fall. Of course, Shador not falling down to the 5th round. But Brady fell down to 5th round pick. Greatest quarterback ever. Peyton Manning was the only quarterback probably, one of the high pick quarterbacks who lived up to potential. Cam Newton did too. He did his thing. But Peyton Manning, he won 2 Super Bowls, been to 4 Super Bowls, 5 MVPs and stuff. So he one of the ones who got drafted high up, who actually was like, oh, he was that guy. Him and Andrew Luck and Jaden Daniels, some of his top 5 picks. Joe Burrow and stuff. The Buccaneers pick is in. Probably could be an edge rusher. Maybe. We'll see. Mike Green? Maybe.
Hey, Jess, we're downstairs. Only one bag, right? Of course. You gotta be kidding me. Jeez, where'd you even find this thing? Custom made, of course. Wait, I think that's a fly. No! Grand plans need a Grand Highlander. Toyota. Let's go places.
Actually, I put it right there, yeah. I could just do a short video, double upload. With a short video, don't catch the reaction once the pick happen, and then switch it up a little bit.
Transformation for the home of the Green Bay Packers. Look at this scene, beautiful. Here tonight in the home of the Packers, and we're now the 19th overall pick. Tampa has made the selection. Denver is 2 minutes into their pick. They're all congratulating.
Let's see.
I'm excited about who. We will find that out in a second. Then Denver has 7 and change left, and then there is the Pittsburgh Steelers at 21 overall. Shador Sanders is still showing his party, waiting to hear his name, waiting to get that phone call. And we're keeping an eye on all of that. There he is. As we'll soon
We got Gilly and Wallow there.
and his dad just tweeted out.
Nice picks for the Bucks.
The rejected, Dion Jr., pardon me. The rejected will be respected. Hey, listen, one more time, as Shador is now about to, we assume, drop to at least the 20th overall pick in this draft, as Denver will not choose him, and it does look like he will be available for the Pittsburgh Steelers at 21, and then it will be, as they say, on and cracking in terms of that. Just ask Lamar Jackson how he's enjoying being the 32nd.
Yeah, sometimes falling down the draft, you might be a little mad, like, damn, it was the first pick, early pick, but like, hey, I actually would like to fall to when you fall into one of those teams in the 20s, one of those teams in the 19s to the 30s, you're like, at least I'm playing for a good team, a team that's been to the playoffs. These are all the playoff teams you're playing for now. The Broncos, the Steelers, the Bucks, the Chargers, the Packers, these are all teams in the playoffs. So you're not going to a good situation. I'm not going to be in a situation where I got to be the savior like that. I can just be part of the team. I gotta be part of Justice League. I ain't gotta just be a solo hero. Let's see what the Bucks got. The Broncos country. Let's ride. That's one of the craziest transactions that happened when Russell Wilson getting traded to the Broncos and it did not work out the way they thought. Oh, Emeka Ibuka. Okay. They got him a burner. They got him a burner. And he was on from Ohio State as well. I think JSN was from Ohio State. Speedster. They're gonna be nice. Baker Mayfield got another weapon out there. And Mike Evans is still there too. Cause then Chris I'm tripping. JSN on Seahawks. I don't know about the Seahawks picking this pick. See, I've been up too long. But yeah, Mike Evans. I think Chris Godwin resigned, right? He resigned with the Bucks. Chris Godwin, I believe so. So they don't have a nice receiving core over there. Yeah, Chris Godwin resigned with the Bucks. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. That'll be a nice receiving core. Emeka Ibuka with Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Hey, Ibuka, he can play from the slot and on the outside. That's gonna be crazy. Look at that. A playmaker, a burner. The commentator said it every time. This is my favorite guy I covered. I'm like, who? You can't have 10 favorites. This is my favorite guy I covered. This is my favorite guy in the draft. This is my favorite player. I heard him say that like 10 times already. Come on, Broncos, make your pick. Is it Amari Hampton? Who is it?
Congratulations to this Buckeye. He is going to Tampa. When we come back,
Oh, the Broncos don't trade. Broncos, make your pick. Don't trade, Broncos.
for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Will they take Shedeur Sanders or who else?
Broncos don't trade. Broncos, pick your player. Pick Amari Hampton or what you gotta do. And let the Steelers make their pick. That's gonna be crazy. Don't trade, Broncos. Don't trade. Don't trade.
Lowe's knows spring brings new growing moments. Sometimes growing pains.
The Broncos last time winning their division was 2015. Peyton Manning was there.
Grow your dream garden.
I think the Steelers last time winning our division, that was what?
Help you spring. Verizon Small
2020? It was that year Big Ben came back from an injury. We went 12-4.
Closer to you.
We was 11-0, and then we kind of stunk it up a little bit those next like 3 games.
Serving up deals
That was like 2020, 2021.
wherever you
So they won the division a little while too.
even on the job.
3-4 years.
Making sure all your tech
We would have won the division this past year, but we messed ourselves up. It was 10-3, I think 10-2, 10-3, and then we just collapsed. We lost 4 straight games, messed ourselves up with that one. But I think this year we're gonna have a better chance at winning that AFC North title.
only custom. How many Bud Lights can you fit in there, puppy?
As many Bud Lights as it takes.
A lot of Bud Lights. Well, give me one of those.
The code is 9914 for the men's room. Sorry, what? I got a pretty nice bathroom in there, just in case you need it.
Progressive can protect you from becoming your parents. And we can protect you from getting too much with us.
Come on, Broncos, don't trade. Make your selection. Make your selection. Do not trade. Let us have this moment. The Broncos didn't have a quarterback. They probably took Shedeur Sanders. That would have been perfect. They going to Denver already in Boulder. Well, they got Bo Nix. Bo Nix played real good. Pretty good last year. They need to add some more weapons, really, around them. The running game going. I think Amari Hampton might be the selection, but you never know. Broncos taking their precious time. Broncos, do not trade back. Do not trade back. Yeah, the Broncos run the clock out. Hoping they're not making a deal, run the clock out. Like, we're gonna trade with somebody so they can trade it up. I hope not. I hope their phone line just died or something. I wonder what happens if the clock run out. I wonder what happens. I wonder what happens if the clock run out during the draft. The Broncos pick is in. Okay. I wonder what happens if the clock run out. Like, do they just select the best player available for you, or you just gotta make a decision or something? I wonder what happens if the clock run out before you pick it. That'd be interesting. Come on, commercials. There you go. You're back now. See, the Broncos got. Then next is the Steelers. And then let me get the stuff ready. I'm gonna do a short video. And then, of course, some other videos. I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. Let's see. Steelers pick. About to come in a little bit. Get things started. Get things going.
All eyes are now on the Pittsburgh Steelers with Shedeur Sanders still out there. We know he had a good visit. We know he's now.
Who the Broncos got? It gotta be Amari Hampton.
My understanding is, as of yesterday, they were going back and forth. Is the value worth it? Split in the room. We will see what decision they make.
Split in the room. Well, the draft room is about to get the 20th overall selection.
Who the Broncos got? You gotta be running back. Unless it's something completely out. Let's see.
Second round selection now went to Seattle for DK Metcalf. They're waiting on Aaron Rodgers, but in the meantime, here comes the commissioner with a special guest to announce the Broncos selection.
April is World Wish Month, and the NFL is proud to support the life-changing wishes that Make-A-Wish grants. One of those wishes will be coming true right now. Sam is a 17-year-old Broncos fan who has bravely battled cancer. Hello, Sam. Raise that fist up, man. His wish is to announce the first-round draft pick for his favorite team. Please join me in cheering on Sam as his wish comes true. Take it away, Sam.
Come on, Sam.
With the 20th pick,
Who the Broncos got?
the Denver Broncos select Jahdae Barron, DB, Texas.
Oh, a cornerback. I did not think that. Yeah, I didn't expect that move either. A cornerback, that's different. I thought you were going to go on like running back or something. Okay, Jahdae Barron. I like Will Johnson over Jahdae Barron because Will Johnson is taller, like more physical too. But Jahdae Barron do have some good ball skills on tracking the ball and stuff. He can play inside. That's what makes him special too. So I can use him inside, use him outside. He does a very good job covering. I'm surprised they went cornerback. Okay. And then in the corner though, Professor Tane, defensive player of the year, he's on that side, but they need somebody on the other side to be helping. A guy who can play inside, outside would be nice for them. We've been waiting for almost 2 hours for the Steelers pick. Once the Steelers make their pick, I'm gonna do a video on it in the other room. So I'm gonna do a video on SteelerNation channel, and my channel, and then upload those. So I should be back within like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Come back to watch the rest of this goddamn draft. Or I might end the draft. Actually, I might end the draft. Cause I don't think the Steelers trade back in the first round. I might end the draft after the Steelers pick. I have it still on, but I might end the stream. Because I was going to do a review video, but since I'm live streaming right now, I ain't really got to do a review video. I can just discuss that stuff a little bit tomorrow or something. Come on, Steelers. Steelers, don't let us down. Don't draft. Don't let us down. Don't let us down, Pittsburgh. That is not Mike Tomlin. Somebody telling on the phone. That's not Mike Tomlin.
The Saints, and would he go to Pittsburgh? I don't know if this is a live shot or not, but it does look like Shador is waiting.
Let's see. What we got? Steelers.
If it doesn't happen here, the only question is when does it happen?
Come on, Steelers. Don't let us down.
And if it's not Shador, who could it be? I know they were really high in defensive line. And
yeah, we're looking at defensive tackle. Dennis Grant, if he would have been there, I think he was the guy, but Derek Harmon's still sitting there, DJ, out of Oregon.
Come on, Steelers. Don't let us down, Steelers.
Still out there right now. And you can see it again, the Bengals are in your top 20 that are still on the board there.
Let's not bury that. Like, they need a quarterback. I mean, we can go and think about defense all we want.
Guys, I'm doing the short feed while I'm on live stream right now as well. See what the Steelers going to do. Steelers, hey, we need quarterback. Shador Sanders is right there for the taking. He drafted. His father wore 21. Getting picked at 21 is symbolic. You know, you can bring him in and see how things go. Let's see what the Steelers got. Roger Goodell will come out there right now to make the pick. I think so. Well, never mind. He's not coming out there. Come on, Steelers. Don't let us down. Okay, here comes. Okay, here comes Roger Goodell. Who the Steelers got, please? Come on, Goodell.
2025 NFL Draft. The Pittsburgh Steelers select Derek Harmon.
Oh, Derek Harmon is a Steeler. The Steelers did not go quarterback. That's crazy. Okay, I guess they got a different plan or a different strategy, but Steelers win D lineman, Derek Harmon. He is now Steelers, so we'll see what happens. I thought they were going to go quarterback. I thought they were bring Shador in, but I guess not. They're going to D lineman. They're going to stick to the same formula, trying to win through defense, which doesn't work, as we've seen from the past 6 years. But we're going to see what happens, of course. Maybe they take a quarterback in the second round or something, or move back up to get one. I don't know. But we'll have to see what goes on. But, yeah. Welcome to the team, Derek Harmon. Derek Harmon is nice. But I thought we were going to go quarterback right there. I thought QB would be the answer. I guess we staying old school. let me go make a video on this. Well, guys, I'm gonna go make some videos. A video on Derek Harmon and a video on this channel and SteelerNation channel. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for day 2 of the draft. So be on the lookout for that. So thanks everybody for tuning in on the little draft feed thing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.